well, and I pray that this will be a blessed week for you. So, this morning, I want to speak about keeping your options open, and you will see that I think that it's a great evil of this time. And I hope you learned something today or that you are encouraged by it. And yeah, so let's start with the word. I actually recently used the scripture as well, and it seems like Gerrit and I yesterday as well is stuck in Romans. So Romans it is, and we're going to read chapter 8, verse 14, and it says, "For all who are led by the Spirit of God are sons of God." You know, something that we see in this generation is that people want to keep their options open. People really struggle to make a final decision on something because of there's so many fears and things that they worry. So let's say, you don't want to make that final decision on who you're going to marry, whether it's a yes or a no, because, what if you find a better person? Or what if you cannot find a better person? Or, and then people even struggle just to commit for a social gathering. I cannot say yes because then it means I need to be there. And people have integrity issues, like they struggle to pitch to a place. I'm not speaking about a cancellation that you have to make. I'm just saying, like, just say I can come or I cannot come. People will just avoid the question altogether. People struggle with um, just picking a movie, So for an hour they will scroll through Netflix or whatever channel, whatever, and then in the end nobody can really decide, and then nobody is watching a movie because the time is finished that you had for yourself, And so people, and there's many things that has an influence on this, but a lot of time it is driven by the fear of man. And the fear of man is this: you care too much about people's opinions about the decision that you're going to make. You care too much. And, like Gerrit and I both say, it's not that we shouldn't care what people think. Like, that is also, I mean, that's also another extreme that is stupid, basically. We need to obviously take people in consideration, and the way that we carry ourselves in terms of bringing loving people and having integrity and considering other people. I mean, those are all fruit of the spirit. We do that, but we cannot direct our lives by the fear of what another person might think. What if they don't like my Facebook post? What if they don't like the movie that I picked? What if? And so, we never make the decisions that we truly have in our hearts. If we get back to the scripture, it basically comes down to this: to to be led by the opinions of people is immaturity. That's in the end all that it is. But those who are mature, who are sons of God, are led by the Spirit of God. So does it mean that now the Spirit have to tell you which movie to watch or not? It can mean that. It can be like, okay, Lord, like, because there's so many unwholesome things these days that you have to check in with the Spirit about everything, almost everything. Your life is, and what I say almost, I don't mean exclude God from everything, but I'm just saying that we don't become spooky spiritual. God, am I allowed to drink this coffee? So you can go about your life. You have the mind of Christ. The more your mind is renewed, you can make decisions by the leading of the Spirit, and it actually just sounds like your own thinking. But then sometimes God can maybe tell you, I'm thinking of that guy, the writer. Don't drink maybe this coffee. I'm not saying I don't know the story if God maybe warned him or nothing. I'm just saying he wanted to be poisoned. So maybe somebody wanted to poison you, and God said to you, don't drink that coffee. That can happen. It's a bit extreme, I know, but I'm just saying it can come down to small detail. But in the end, we need to make a decision. And sometimes, if we don't have a unction towards the one or the other, I want to really just encourage you to make a decision. God will let all things work out for those who love Him. If your heart is surrendered to the Spirit, if your life is about pleasing God, I'm telling you, you can be bold in making those decisions. And we don't have to be led by the fear of what people will think. And you can test that is if you're always in this one subject, there's always this person coming up, but what will they think? And I'm not saying about what will they think in terms of like, maybe that will be encouragement. I'm speaking, will they judge me? So this is short. We can go into more detail, but I hope this bless you, and then we'll get back to the faith and the trial and the temptation scriptures soon enough in this week. Bless you.